Time, your best choice.
The Liberia National Police arrested LEC busman vehicle for expired document. When they reached the police station, the LEC busman noticed that the Liberia National Police is still calling. Liberia National Police arrested LEC busman vehicle for expired document. When they reached the police station, the LEC busman noticed that the Liberia National Police is still calling.
They come and say they kill the rescue, but they kill us slowly. There's some of we have 10 children, no husband. To even help us to sustain our children. That on the side what we're sending, that Susu can help us to pay our rent, to pay our children's school fee. But the government, people come here around, they tell us that we should leave the sidewalk. And once at the seven area, they sort of be careful with. The water, the poo water running from China Bay. They're not putting effort to clear the poo. Yeah, beyond Central Bay. Or in the car, the necklace, nana, and not in the crack, on the car, on the car. Yeah, all the ferret necklace, they can occupy the car, the government see that one. But with the innocent people, why we know our job facility, our children on a high school in college, and the business we doing to sustain our children. Just like Baka King to kill and they can rescue. Why they say we should vote for our children future? They don't want our children future. They can damage our children future. If they love the citizen and they don't want riot, police or soldier, nobody can stop us. Because now where we get our daily bread from? None of the men, they're not supporting children with their mother, with their husband, with their everything in the home. There's some of us we're not educated at the business backing us. So when they temper around us, temper them with poo. Some of us will not offer our weapon. We're gonna medicine man was when you come into our market, we'll plan your eye, we will cripple you, Baba signal will whistle on you because we fell out with a no say in their country. Yeah, don't say I can rescue them, want to kill us. Slow there, that get in there. So security, they keep my police, they keep me around with seller police, they cannot get our awareness for now until the 7. They want to see her on the street. That's it, but you don't get nobody job facility. And that on the street, that people from the federal office they can come by our son, and what people making in it. Yeah, and that business which not belonging in market, that along the street, and that market or say woman in a general market. Say la bureau of phone.
Oh, why you always wear the CDC clothes?
I love my CC. I know before being CC or the background to be on background. I will get all is a material or I will put it up.
Really? Yeah, but why you can't teach them for anytime I can see them for you?
Be one they go on the Uga power.
You be wearing the clothes until you get
yeah, but
I let CDC, but I did
yeah.
Why don't I call the clothes there?
I got to go. The real one.
Yeah, and the blue one.
I still want to come me. No, again.
I will bring you some. Yeah. Because you say you're not start wearing this until you get body power. Yeah. So I will. And anybody I put this on my face, you force me now. You force a man, you force me your own parent, and it makes. So why you always wear the CDC clothes? I will ask you.
I love my CC. I know before being CC or the background to be on background. I will get all is a material or I will put it up.
Really?
Yeah, because
but why you can't teach them for anytime I can see them for you?
Be one they go on the Uga power.
You be wearing the clothes until you get power.
Yeah, but
I let CDC, but I did
yeah.
Why don't I call the clothes there?
I got to go. The real one.
Yeah, and the blue one.
I still want to come me. No, again.
I will bring you some. Yeah. Because you say you're not start wearing this until you get body power. So I will. And anybody I put this on my.
The Liberia National Police arrested LEC busman vehicle for expired document. When they reached the police station, the LEC busman noticed that the Liberia National Police is still calling. The Liberia National Police arrested LEC busman vehicle for expired document. When they reached the police station, The LEC bossmen noticed that the Liberia National Police they stealing calling. The Liberia National Police arrested LEC bossman vehicle for expired document. When they reached the police station, the LEC bossman noticed that the Liberia National Police they stealing calling.
On the 2K, what they say the use of fake 2011, fake 2011 only, but car just stuck in the mud, See the road condition, my people. JB, are you here? You say you coming rescue us? At the rescue mission road here, the 22K, at the road your face here. What? That weekend in your control, my on the 2K, what they say the use of fake 2011, fake 2011 only, but car just stuck in the mud, See the road condition, my people. JB, are you here? You say you coming rescue us? At the rescue mission road here, the 22K, at the road your face here. What? That wicked in your control, my people. JB, very wicked. You wicked, I see wicked the day before. So we are not happy. I just want to
deal with the issue of the land. But there's God who has his own record of guessing. We know him.
No.
And every time he sees me, he talks about walk, bring something, walk. When they were killing the people on Limba, what did you want us to do? That's why I say, if you talk again, I'll get to you.
Which way?
If they want disruption, it will happen. Because they slaughter my people, they kill the children, they slaughter people and declare Limba enemy of the state and deploy all the deadly weapons in Limba and slaughter. So we had to fight. We fought in defense. So you want to bring war cranko, bring a damn war cranko. Don't be speaking your stinking more every day. Listen.
But the war cranko is not intended just for you.
Yeah. But the other thing is mine. The other thing is for me. Bring it. I know it's not coming. There's not a way to bring war cranko. You go through processes, legal processes. You don't talk about things on the floor when you see me. Every time they don't see me, you must talk. Then when you talk, I'm just joking. Say you're joking, you think I'm quiet because I'm a preacher. Jesus turned the table upside down. I will turn your table upside down one day. He is the man of God.
So now why are you walking out?
I'm walking on the ground.
Chamber, let me tell you something. Now because you get 15 cum laude in stealing, you are zero role. But let me tell you something to the local plenty. Those people planning to keep you they stay away. Tell them say you can say. Tell them say you can say they're planning to keep you they stay away. Because they say you too power greed. You acting like you president. Tell them say you can say. Tell them say that what I say.
I live on loans, go to IB Bank, I borrow money more than 5 times because I want to make sure I have something in my account. I live on loans, go to IB Bank, I borrow money more than 5 times because I want to make sure I have something in my account. I live on loans, go to IB Bank, I borrow money more than 5 times because I want to make sure I have something in my account that I can live by.
That's not the way. We have to increase carrying the civil servant salary back to where it was. It depends on what you have there. What you have there. No, that's not what we have there. Joseph Baka wear 40 years. Oh, the Papa guy is real. He wear 40 years. The Papa, he don't know that he's supposed to go there. But we make commitment to the people that the salary will go back. You listen to the midwives that keep opening. You hammer now my pay or hammer now your vote. No nurses that today, I mean, I was sacked during George Weah. The salary got to go back to step up. Just watch us and see. I'm waiting for the budget to come. Money will be there for our mothers that go in China and other places. They need to have loan to do business. We need to empower them. Money in the country. Money in the, you know my money in the country? Money in the country. But we the few that in position want to chop and leave the poor out. All the money Jojo collecting to poor people to give people jobs. Joseph Bagason. All the money he's collecting to give people job. All that money can be used. Collecting money from whom? Collecting money from business people that you will protect them. People that will say what doing bad in the country. Collecting money from Jojo have gone to London. Jojo went to Freetown. Jojo went to Ghana. Tata, Joseph Bagason were in Lebanon. Just the people taking their around. So let's look at the appointment. Which of them making you vex? I mean, you talk about Grace Bay. The Grace Bay that the only person who are there.
There'll be Howard. Parabu has become a nightmare in this place. You call your security bosses. Let the fucking Parabu get out of here. Or else I'll get the public. You're getting 100 security. You're getting 100 armed. We'll mob him to death. I'm saying it. You're recording. I'm tired. I'm tired. I find Parabu anywhere here today. I swear to my damn mother. Anywhere I find Parabu, as I stay here, as I leave this place, anywhere I find Parabu, I will attack him. And you can carry 10 armed, 200 armed to go defend him. Anywhere I find Parabu, in 4 days today, I will attack him. I'm moving with men. I've got to get 25 motorbikes. 333. That's 75%. Wherever Parabu move, I will move there. I'm done. I'm done. I'll make it again for you.
Wait,
Yo.
yeah, from us.
Where is Solomon's base now? Is Parabu the only immigration officer that they can use? You know, continue to terrorize my people. I know I found Parabu today. I will mob you to death. I said it. Parabu the only immigration officer that they can use. You know, continue to terrorize my people. I know I found Parabu today. I will mob you to death. You know, continue to terrorize my people. I know I found Parabu today. I will mob you to death. You know, continue to terrorize my people. I know I found Parabu today. I will mob you to death. You know, continue to terrorize my people. I know I found Parabu today. I will mob you to death. I said it. Yeah, arrest me.
We let it respond.
We hear your observation. We will pass it to our senior manager.
Thank you.
And what I want you to understand, Parabu is not the final decision maker.
He should not be anywhere around here to terrorize my people.
Parabu and myself for the meeting where they assign us here. He and myself.
He got nothing to coordinate here.
Yeah, we like it.
I'm not.
So if Parabu,
maybe you don't know this. I'm a fucking old rebel.
So if Parabu,
maybe you don't know this. I'm a fucking old rebel.
Parabu,
maybe you don't know this. I'm a fucking old rebel.
Parabu,
maybe you don't know this. I'm a fucking old rebel.
Parabu,
maybe you don't know this. I'm a fucking old rebel. And
Parabu,
maybe you don't know this. I'm a fucking old rebel. And
Parabu,
Maybe you don't know me. I'm a fucking old rebel.
Au point, on peut peut-être tester. Au point, ça, we are TP, my son, au point. We are TP.
They were taking pay.
Yeah.
But my anytime was better.
Oh, man, don't put Ellie there. Oh, my Ellie. Well, you want the way over going down the chair, Africa. The legal one. My Ellie with down the chair.
Oh, you want my island to die there?
Ellie get on the chair, nobody get profit. Some people say they get profit for all. Because during then now, why you let the other child don't like it at all. A legal one. My Ellie can lead that chair.
You think Ellen should stay? She must stay there.
Yeah. And that Ellie I do all the things that in my heart for my Ellie. She the one. You think au point bagay or for big à point.
So two of them, upon trust small.
Au point to ask for why money can do to buy because right?
Oh, upon money, you only buy right? She poor also.
But that's true, I tell you. My Ellie do it very hard.
So
you see, for Esba, do the one year that Ellie. But au point of me money to buy because right?
Upon not money, it can count time by just buy right?
Yeah. That one part, well, you get rare, no problem.
Yeah.
You get rare, you get bekoko, you get chikisu, you get
But
pepper.
back on side can.
Ah, well. Jenny look for good thing to talk. Anyway, that blessing are there. Well, you get rare, no problem.
Yeah.
You get rare, you get bekoko, you get chikisu, you get
But
pepper.
back on side can.
Ah, well. Jenny look for good thing to talk. Anyway. Esba, do the one year that early. But upon of me money to buy because right?
Upon not money, it can count time by just buy right?
Yeah. That one part, well, you get rare, no problem.
Yeah.
You get rare, you get bekoko, you get chikisu, you get
But
pepper.
back on side can.
Ah, well. Jenny look for good thing to talk. Anyway, that blessing are lucky. But they told that second round. Hey, when that second round, we got to feed away. But that second round, and they say, well, open year visa before they move in. Yeah.
They're not moving, you're not finished it, huh?
Yeah. No,
He got 2 more years and then Baka moving because they say
Baka
old.
Yeah.
Then he let Baka finish for.
Yeah.
Say young boy.
Yeah.
Then he wait, then he move.
Yeah, let him move. Open say down here.
So they not finish it, huh?
Then down the moon now. Open move, my son move now. Then Baka now.
Because Baka, you see, old people can die before young people.
No, this now. That's what young people can die. Go to hospital now. You will see so young people later. You can't see no over there.
Yeah, but for you to go in the office now to take it.
Open on peut peut-être tester. Au point ça, we are TP, my son au point. We are TP.
They were taking pay.
Yeah.
But my anytime was better.
Oh man, don't put Ellie there. Oh my Ellie. Well, you want the way over going down the chair, Africa. The legal one. My Ellie with down the chair.
Oh, you want my island to die there?
Ellie get on the chair, nobody get profit. Some people say they get profit for all. Because during then now, why you let the other child don't like it at all. The legal one. My Ellie can lead that chair.
You think Ellen should stay? She must stay there.
Yeah. And that Ellie I do all the things that in my heart for my Ellie. She the one. You think au point bagay or for big à point.
So two of them, upon trust small.
Au point to ask for why money can do to buy because right?
Oh, upon money, you only buy right? She poor also.
But that's true, I tell you.
They want to grab America, they said on the street. Africa, they said on the street. Now they Liberia. Why can't you prove that they want to suppress us on the street?
Oh, get ready to go to the mainland too.
$8 million for himself, his own court. $8 million Joseph Boga took it for himself, his own court, and keep that one. $8 million he take it. He said Joseph Boga, I'm baby, the man, I'm baby in stealing. Now, Boko, I'm baby in stealing. Joseph Boga, you can't be disgraced. Will disperse you and destroy you like very people. Eric has seen that truth. You carry 22 million. They sent for your public work minister. He went to the lawmaker. They asked him if whether the 22 million that took went through PPCC order. The man said no, they don't went through PPCC order. Why you not go through the procurement law? You not go there. You not go through the PPCC order. But now you're taking the money and start giving contract to your own people who in the West African company where they only get 2 trucks. That West African company only get 2 trucks.
So the man wanted for you to go. So the man wanted for you to go. Steve on the web post.
Yeah, he said I'm joining to go see to the women's to they get money to the so they will go take it from there. I said, my man, I only buy for the same leisure.
Then how can the police catch you now?
The police before the man call me back. Now on the 18th, they more.
The same man now.
Yeah, the same man.
The same man who want for you to go Steve.
Yeah, he called me on the 18th.
Yeah.
Now in the around about 8:30, the man called me. He said, "Oh, my man, I'll let you call you by again."
So that time you go to where?
I go to where?
Republic, founded by freed American slaves, Liberia, once ravaged by civil war, is seen today as a beacon of democracy in West Africa and the continent as a whole. The country has had its fair share of famous and infamous presidents, from ex-warlord Charles Taylor to Nobel laureate Ellen Johnson Sirleaf to football hero turned President George Weah. King George, as he is known, came to office in 2018, embodying the promise of a young democracy and vowing to tackle the country's problems. But his presidency was marred by controversy and accusations that he failed to reduce poverty and fight corruption. Now, after one term and a hard-fought election, George Weah is preparing to leave office. David Doyle has more.
Liberia's President George Weah conceded election defeat on Friday following a tight race for the presidency. And that means former Vice President Joseph Boakai is set to take the reins. In a second round of voting, Boakai was leading with 50.9% on Friday, with nearly all the ballots counted.
Votes obtained, 814,212.
That's a stark contrast to the last election in 2017, when global soccer legend Weah, buoyed by a wave of hope, trounced Boakai in the second round with 62%. But many have grown disillusioned with Weah since then, due to a lack of progress on his promises to stamp out corruption and raise living standards. Boakai's supporters danced in the streets on Friday night.
I'm so glad today to tell Liberian people thank you very much.
Boakai does, however, now inherit major national challenges. Poverty levels are high in a country still recovering from 2 civil wars and the Ebola epidemic that killed thousands. Shortly after results were announced, Boakai said, "We have a job to do," but added that first and foremost, we want to have a message of peace and reconciliation. That message, in a once volatile country, was bolstered by Weah's concession. Speaking on the radio, he said that he had congratulated Boakai on his victory and that, "I urge you to follow my example and accept the results." Those comments stand out in Western Central Africa, a region that has seen 8 coups in 3 years and where elections are frequently contested in court amid accusations of fraud. Instead, the way has now been paved for Liberia's second democratic transfer of power in 7 decades, the first being when Weah swept to office 6 years ago.
Well, joining me now is James Butty. He is the host and managing editor of VOA's radio show, Daybreak Africa. James, so great to have you here. Thank you so very much for coming in and helping us understand exactly what is going on here. You know, sometimes in an election, James, you get an outcome that leaves even the winner surprised. What was that the case for the man who is now poised to be Liberia's next president?
Exactly. Like many Liberians, I was also surprised because coming into the election, particularly the first round, I was looking at the opposition makeup and how divided the opposition was. And I was concerned. I said, well, because every time I speak to any of the opposition members, like Boakai himself, I will raise the question, how do you people hope to defeat an incumbent president when you're so splintered? And they were all counting on coming together in a runoff. Coming to the runoff, there was also a split. So I was concerned that they would not win. No, George Weah was going to defeat them in the first round. And then the first round came, and I saw the results. Like many Liberians, I was shocked. And I was wondering, okay, so what happened? So I started to look at how it happened. Perhaps Boakai probably learned from his experience in the 2017 election because he lost to George Weah.
Right.
And so he had a very good team put together, powerful women working with him. He took the whole country.
So the man wanted for you to go Steve on the web post.
Yeah, he said I'm on join to go Steve to the web minister to get money to the so that we go take it from there. I said, my man, I only bad for the same leisure.
Then how can the people catch you now?
The people, before the man call me back, I was on the 18th. They more.
The same man now.
Yeah, the same man.
The same man who want for you to go Steve.
Yeah, he called me on the 18th.
Yeah.
Now in the around about 8:30, the man called me. He said, "Oh, my man, I'll let you be and call you back again."
So that time you go to work?
I go to work.
You leave for your working place, you come to the man.
Yeah, I'm from to my working area to Clarence to now go to the man.
To go Steve now?
No, I'm not go Steve. I go Steve. I go to yeah. How you question me, man? The thing you want for me to explain for you to understand, then you still questioning me, doubling the question. How many talk clear now?
Okay, let's go now. I beg you, sorry.
I see.
When they call you in the net now.
When the man call me in the net, he asked me, say, how many of you are working to the area? I say, we are 3.
You told the message you're 3.
Yeah. So he said, I want to give you tea to carry to the
message. You want to give you what?
Tea. Have milk tea.
Oh, milk tea.
Yeah.
For you to drink
with bread.
The bread.
3 pieces of fruit bread.
With egg inside.
With egg inside my butter. So when I carry it to the man, say carry it to the man. When you give it to the man, then you must come back to the car.
So the food make you now, you carry that so you can go convince your friend now.
Yeah. When I give it to the man say thank you. I say okay. The man say, oh, where you going now? I say, oh, I'm going right car. So one of my friends called me.
Yeah, the same man you going to now.
Yeah, the same man.
The man say he want for you to go steal.
No, yeah. So when I go to the man, he say clean the car. Then there are 2 now.
In a jeep.
In a jeep. Then there are 2.
A big jeep.
Yeah.
That one.
Black DG, photo G. Yeah. So when I clean the car now,
air condition all inside.
No, Papa, you can't wait for me to spin. I'll leave the water now. You can judge people.
I just asking you a question, sorry.
You can judge people like come here.
No, I'm a journalist. I beg you, sorry.
The way you talk in the question, you say when I move from here, I'll free. You say when I move from here, I'll free. You said one talk again. I wanted to make a whole talk clear to you, but you talk
Today, our cash giveaway is big. In fact, it is bigger. Our partners have said to us, since we are climaxing the golden jackpot, we want to give away multiple $20,000 to all of our winners today. Don't stop giving the money out. Give them as many $20,000 as you can give. All you have to do is make sure that once they play, they must win. And so it means there will be more winners today because they say once they play, they must win. So there will be more winners today. And then at the close of the show, we gave one person 100,000 Liberian dollars. All you have to do, take your Lone Star Cell mobile money phone, dial star 799 star 70 hash and follow the instructions. The second instruction will require you to play in LD or US dollars. Once you select the currency you want to play in, you send and you wait for a few seconds and enter your mobile money password. It's a bingo for you. You have already played the cash giveaway. Just waiting to be called by us here to say you are a winner. That's the size and shape of our show. Let me bring in Abu Sharif on this note. Good morning to you, my dear brother.
Good morning, Austin. And I'd like to say a pleasant good morning to all of our friends out there. Those of you in the diaspora, and even those of you who do not like the things we say, the way we say the things we say, it's good to have you join us. I'm told there are a lot of people that, for no reason, they just get angry. They're there. They say, oh, they're setting for us. So we can be getting your messages anyway. So, but yes, we are committed to the work we do for our country. We are disappointed by the level of bad governance. You're not in a position to understand what we see every day, what we read every day, what we hear every day. So you now basically understand exactly the magnitude of damage that's happening to the country under Mr. Boakai. Ever since we've told you that Mr. Boakai has opened the floodgate to terrorist financing and BM transaction in the country, a lot of BM sees Liberia as a sanctuary, and they are coming here doing everything. Mr. Boakai and his government has created a shield that protects terrorism or terrorist financings and, of course, illicit financial transactions. So the latest being the news from Ghana that was revealed by a Ghanaian parliamentarian based on paper trails and all of that between the Bank of Ghana and, of course, the Bureau of Custom at the Kotoka International Airport. So linking it to the source of the money being London, and the most powerful Mamaka ability, her relationship. London is her second home, and there she has been. The government and they've all been interacting from there, having her as Liberia representative. So with that magnitude of dollars being put on plane under a cloud of darkness coming to Liberia from London, where is Mamaka ability? Where is Boakai? But yes, these plus all the issues Austin talked about are very important things we have to look at this morning. And the cash giveaway, yes, come and make good mornings while we have the conversations about the issues. U.S. putting up graduate, Austin, and
over 2,000, right?
Over 2,000 human beings to add to the many dismissals that are ongoing. I'm told over 200 were 200 individual contracts at the Central Bank of Liberia was terminated on yesterday or this week by Henry Samoa with the instruction of Boakai. Boakai sent an instruction that all the people that were brought, all the people that he believed started working doing the We Are Pure, all of them should be terminated. At least we are reduced. I can't always say at least we are harmonized, but they want to take in the whole salary for you. So your salary on harmonized, you got so paid. But now they say, okay, Baga say, but go sit down home one time. We get paid for you.
And that's what we are. They don't want to do. So that's harmonize the salary.
At least everybody takes small. We manage it until we can create a middle class And to create a middle class in Liberia, you have to build a vibrant private sector. I saw one of our brother Yobo commented say, "Oh, why will anybody have problem with an efficient government? And small but efficient government, which is good. Why are we having all this?" I said, "But you have to do it hand in hand with the creation of alternative opportunities. Government is not doing that. So why are you talking
Which
about
one
efficient
mobile?
government?
Mobile?
Yeah, mobile. Yeah.
No, you see,
It was so funny.
Sorry
to
for the
me.
interruption, but the mistake we tend to make is we still carrying this arcane mindset from the pronouncement early May in 2006. About she wants a small and efficient government, small and effective government. The government has oversized, and the government will oversize progressively. So, meaning as the economy improves, the government is expected to expand. Government is expected to create new employment opportunities in the public sector and in the private sector. So we can still be depending on, relying on what any small effective. Small efficient government. Who told you for government to be effective and efficient? It must be small.
The size of the American government, the Ghanaian government.
It doesn't.
The size of the Sierra Leonean government.
So I know you want to argue population. Yes, we're over 5 million human beings, but for government to be effective and efficient, it does not necessarily have to be small. It doesn't have to be small. For government to be effective and efficient.
Let's look at the Ministry of Lands, Mines, and Energy.
Yeah.
Why did we separate a land authority from there? To have a land authority and just have
a Ministry of Mines and Energy for effective government.
Because when all of them together,
we expanded the government.
Definitely. By doing so, you have expanded the government, you created a new office. Why are you all calling for a tourism bureau separated from the Ministry of Information and Culture?
Effective government.
Tourism sector.
But to have the tourism sector effective, we have to expand the government because we hire new people to work at the tourism authority.
So where does it leave your argument? So it does not justify. The fact remains, from what we are getting from inside, the government is cash script, money being hard, no money to pay to foot the bills. So they're cutting people off. But inconsistently, they are also hiring UP partisans.
So the issue about no money cannot be used as a justification, because you mismanaging $20.4 million on road like they on road project that you cannot justify. You are rehiring United Partisans in the same positions that you are terminating contractors from 2019 to current. So it does not justify no money. Just that they do not want them in those positions because they are believed to be seditious who got employed between 2019 to 2023. So let's dismiss them, terminate their contracts, and bring in our people. So you're not any essence. You're not encouraging, or you're not aiming at hiring, running a small and effective or efficient government. No, there's no small efficiency here. You're enlarging the government because you're doing new hires. So it doesn't. How do you gonna say the people who didn't go to school that cliche that we want a small and efficient government? What's wrong with having a small and efficient government? The wage bill continue. How your wage bill will be increasing? Then you still justify it or telling the people that you want a small and efficient government. So why is your wage increasing? Why? I thought our wage should be decreasing or reducing, and then we'll be shifting the spending towards a private sector investment.
Correct.
But we're not doing that. We keep reducing allotment to private sector. Allocation to private sector investment, and we're increasing the wage. But we're saying we want to run a small and efficient government. That does not make sense. The people who make sense to that, people who did not go to school will not know anything.
That's the only sense it made. We're moving able to bring Bwaka on the people there and then put them on jobs while the other people go.
The people can see building new roads, expanding schools, increasing teachers and health workers' salaries and all of that. They see the University of Liberia and other public universities, campuses, the infrastructures are being upgraded, instructional materials are available, internet services, internet facility is available and all of that. Then we can say, yes, we want a small and efficient government because these monies are being shifted towards the private sector investment.
But then when we come to the private sector, see what the government is profiteering from the private sector. The government jobs that should be occupied by Liberians, government is celebrating peanuts in revenue
Yes.
from work permit. Anytime you see, I said it last time, anytime you see government celebrating work permit,
I mean, more
that
foreigners
means
are coming to your
more
country
foreigners
and
coming
working.
in the country, and little jobs that should be occupied by Liberians are being given to foreigners. Government is prioritizing work permit revenue, and that's what Baka is doing. The labor minister is talking, oh, raise $5 million in work permit, and then you're displacing more people. You're not encouraging those private sector actors to give the job to Liberians, though, but you're celebrating the fact that you are getting. So what kind of government is this, man? What kind of experience, stupid experience? Yeah.
So, folks, yes, that's part of our in-house conversation. We have maybe 2 or 3 more conversations, the whole in-house, and then we'll move into our main conversation. But this morning we said we're wasting and spraying money secure. So we do not want to waste time with starting the process of giving you money. So let's give some money. We'll come back. We talk some politics because the monies are here plenty. So we have to start giving them out soon. All you have to do, folks, just take your Lone Star Cell mobile money phone and that *799*70# and send. Wait for a few seconds. Enter number 1 to play in US, number 2 to play in LD and send, and enter your mobile money password. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
I'm Austin Kawa. I'm calling you from Freedom FM. What is your name, please?
My name is Mema M. Kaiselu.
Give me Miss Kazulu, Miss Kazulu or Mrs. Kazulu?
Mema M. Kaiselu. Miss Kaiselu.
Oh, I will not remember Kazulu. I know.
No, Mema. They say Mema.
Okay, but we call you to say congratulations to you. How you hope you have checked your phone and you have seen our message.
Yeah.
Okay, we call you to say congratulations to you as one of our frequent players. So we thought to appreciate you this morning by sending you $2,500.
Thank you. From which station?
This is Freedom FM.
Oh, Freedom FM. Okay, thank you.
You saw the message, right?
Yeah, I saw it this morning.
Okay, congratulations. Keep listening to us.
Appreciation. You've been playing, so say thank you.
So that's what we do here. People have been playing. We have frequent players, so we send them $2,500 as a way to start our 20,000 giveaway and all of that. So there are many in their numbers that we are giving money to this morning. So let's talk to a few of them first. Then we'll come out. We launch the first 20K, the first set of 20K giveaway, and then we can talk to a few of them, and then we'll move on to our conversation. Yes, that's what we do here. Today is Wednesday. We want to give out as many $20,000 as possible. So once you play, you are a potential winner. Today, for today's edition, we say once you play, you are a potential winner. Okay, because we're more. If we're giving 30 persons today, maybe we're saying 60 to 70 persons. So the monies are available. Our partners say give away the money. They're not our money, so we can give you. I say we won't give you all. So when I say that, I say, why would I give you money? Not our money. Hello, good morning. Okay, this is Austin Kawa. I'm calling you from Freedom FM. Huh? Hello. Yeah. Good morning. This is Austin. I'm calling you from Freedom FM.
This is Jim Santos from Mama Point.
From Mama Point, we'll call you to just say thank you very much for playing our cash giveaway and trusting the process. We know that our system shows that you've been playing, but you've not been lucky to win. You are a freaking player. And so this morning we thought to say, appreciate you by giving you $2,500.
Okay, yeah, thank you very much.
So please check your phone. The text message is there to tell you that you've won the money already. We'll send the money already.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, congratulations. We are appreciating our frequent players this morning. Let me see whether we can talk to one more, and then we'll move on and give away some 20,000 this morning. So let's see what we can talk to this person from this end. Yes, we are giving away to our frequent players this morning. No, you can. I can't talk to you right now. I saw you send me text. Because I'm in the middle of something, so you have to text me. So let's talk to this person. So the process to play for to get qualified for the 20K this morning is *799*70#. The person buy that money already in a phone, so when they not answer out that one more time, call them one more time. So *799*70# is the short code and send. You wait for a few seconds. Two options will appear. Option number one saying play in US. Option number two, play in LD. Whichever option you enter, you send and wait for a few seconds and enter your mobile money password. So that's how we roll, and that's the process this morning. Now, the reason why we're placing emphasis is because we have many promotions coming up for you. On the 7th of next month, we are claiming the golden jackpot. And on that day, we will all be at Twister. I'm not Twister or Twister. I don't know the play but I entertainment player around supermarket. So we all will be there to interact, share fun, and all of that, exchange pleasantries. But we will be giving multiple money, different type of money, different type of financial packages, 20,000 or 50,000, 100,000 or 1 million, and all of that. So we'll be giving them those different financial packages out on that day as a way of claiming our golden jackpot. The only way you get qualified to win on that day is all of you who play from August 1st to September 7th. When you play today, or you play yesterday, or you play tomorrow, straight to the 7th of September, you are qualified. And so that's how we roll here. We gave out the money to you, and so let me see. So I think we want to let me talk to this. This person is our first. We did a job this morning. The first set of job we've been doing. This person seems to be the first person that won this money amongst the first set of winners we have here. Huh? Is there something happening in the money? Oh? I think the guys I can look at this. Okay. So that's how it works. So this guy or woman, whosoever the person is, called me yesterday. If a male called me yesterday, he said he had never believed what we're doing until he won on your show. On yesterday, he was one of the winners on your show. But he couldn't call up the one who don't call all the winners.
Yeah, because of time.
Yes. So he was a winner on Abu's show yesterday. He called me yesterday by 4 and said, Austin, I call you. No, he said Abu. So he thought it was Abu. So he said, hello, Abu. This is one of your winners. I said, there's not Abu. He said, there's not Abu Sherry. I said, yes, it's not Abu, it's Austin. He said, oh, Austin Kawa. He said, okay, but no problem. I was calling Abu to tell him that I was one of his winners. He didn't call me, but I want to say something. He said, that so risks I was taking. The man said he play.
Yeah, they're playing, but I don't even believe it.
The man said he been playing, but he never believed it. You were trying to. I said, how many times you play? He said, I played 7 times on Monday. No, I played 7 times in total. On Monday, he said he played 3 times, and on Tuesday, which was yesterday, he played 4 times. But the last time he played about his last 200, and he said, let me just. He gave up and said, I'm not playing again, man. Let me keep my last $200. So when you hear you calling winners, he said, no, let me try again. Trying the last $200, then he saw the message in your phone. That he won.
So at the point of giving up,
he won. It's like, of course, if I'm not going to win yesterday, he said, I was never going to play again. I was never going to believe that anything I do. Yeah. So there are people like that, but we have maybe on the 7th of September, we invite the entire public. The entire public is invited. Then you
all of you that having doubt and probably you've been losing. So come there and see people win right before you. Them walk, without any, intimidation. You see them just moving quietly.
Then you know that.
What you do, the person money on their number. So the person just getting their leg, get the slap. You're not like coming home money in your hand for you to say, criminals will be there.
No.
But my money, fun, everything that money, and that's about it. So, do we have our 200,000 people already?
Yes, I want to talk to. I try to look at the time because the winners are many, but the first number, the first the first number that pop out, the person I want to talk to. I think that this is it. 737. Yes, 737. Okay, so this is the. Where's the number? We know most of the numbers.
So he's ready.
Okay. So we have to announce that we will speak to this whole money laundering thing. we speak to the publisher of the Liberian Investigator. Okay, so he will detail us. He'll go through. He wrote an elaborate article about that piece. So we'll talk to Leonard Dudu, who is the publisher of the Liberian Investigator. But let's talk to this, our first amongst these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 winners. First 13 set of winners. This is the first guy or girl who won. Why I keep saying guy? The first person who won this morning doing our first job. So there are the first set of 13 winners here. So let me talk to this person and hear this person's testimony. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
How are you this morning?
Yeah, I'm doing good. And you?
I am okay. My name is Austin Kawa, and I'm calling you from Freedom FM.
Oh, Austin Kawa.
Yes, sir.
This is
Sylvester. How do you spell your what's your full name, please? Hello? Eh? Sylvester, you got me for face on the Sylvester, hello? Okay. Let me end it and call back. Probably it's network issue, at least for him. He answers. So it means he is. So that means I'm not doing this. I'm doing this. We're not ready to call winners yet. I'm not doing this because he's our first. When I did it first. Yes, Sylvester.
Yeah.
What is your last name?
Sylvester Weah.
How do you spell Weah?
W-E-A-H.
W-E-A-H. Sylvester Weah. Sylvester, where do you live?
I live Nipo Street.
Oh, you're right in Central Moravia, yeah.
Yeah, Nipo Street, Red Line Fire Service.
How many times you play the cash giveaway this morning?
This morning I played 3 times.
3 times?
Yeah, 3 times played this morning.
Can you tell us how you play?
Oh yeah, I play the game go like this. Star 799 star 70 hash. They send. Then you wait. They will send you your message, instruction what to go back.
Okay. So Sylvester, not to waste your time, we call you because we want to start firing and want to talk some key political issues. So we call you to tell you congratulations. You are our first. We did a draw this morning, the first set of draw this morning. And there are 13 persons that we drew this morning amongst our first set of winners.
Yes, sir.
And the first draw we did, your number pop up.
Yes, sir.
So I mean, you are the first winner on the show this morning amongst these 13 winners we have here so far. And your prize is 20,000 LD. So we are about to.
Yo, I believe in Freedom FM, man.
So, but let's see, we are about to transfer you your money.
Yes, sir.
So when we transfer the money and you receive the alert, we want you to call this number back to confirm that you receive your money.
Thank you, Auntie.
Sylvester Weah. Thank you, Sylvester Weah. Sylvester Weah is amongst the first set of 13 winners this morning. So we're back. While we're talking, Abu will start the conversation as we're firing our draw. The second set, we said we're giving out many $20,000 this morning. So that's how you see we're starting soon. So as we're talking, I'll be joining the second set of winners. We're doing 3 sets of winners this morning. I've done the first set. While Abu is firing, I'll be doing the second set of draw. Then I'll take over from Abu. I'll fire. Then I'll get Abu my phone. Abu do the third set of jaw. Okay, yeah, it's the main thing. The third set of jaw while I'm firing. So as Abu firing, I'll be doing the second set of jaw. And as I'm firing, Abu will be doing the third set of jaw. So we're doing 3 sets this morning, and so that's how it goes. So we'll call the code for maybe for one more time, and then we'll move to Leonard Dulu to talk to him briefly. So the short code to be a part of our winners this morning, the short code is just that star 799 star 70 hash. Again, star 799 star 70 hash. You send and wait for a few seconds. Two options will show up. Option number one is to play in USD, and option number two is to play in LD. When you enter one, it means you're playing in USD, then you send. If you enter two, it means you are playing in LD, then you send. When you send, you wait for a few seconds, you enter, they will ask you to enter your mobile money password. Then you enter your mobile money password. It's a bingo for you. You are just a potential winner waiting to be called and say, congratulations, you are a potential winner. So that's it. Let me see what I can talk to Leonard Dulu as we playing, as we are talking. Yeah, God said that cliche they can use in public administration small and effective government, but in reality, the government is not small and effective, bro. so let's go and talk to Leonard Dulu, and let's go to talk to Leonard Dulu from this end on this article, which is very important article published in the Liberian Investigator this morning. Okay, so Dudu is here on this side of it. Okay, let me see what I can get Dudu from this side. Okay, I see why I was not getting him because I called him on the wrong on the number that he does not have. Okay. Yeah, so let me talk to him from this end. A very interesting piece there written by front page. We keep using. Hello. Good morning to you, my dear friend and brother. How are you doing this morning?
I'm great. I'm doing good. I went to bed late and woke up not too long ago preparing for some panel discussion I have this morning.
Okay, hope our call to you will not interfere with your panel discussion.
Well, I mean, that's the work of a journalist. You have to work overtime. You have to work between times. So, yes, I felt the need to talk to you this morning. So I've made time for it.
Thank you very much for always willing to talk to us, especially so on matters relating to some of your very critical publications. But this morning we are concerned about an article published in the Liberian Investigator. Unfortunately, I've lost touch of that article, but I think I'll read directly from the this Ghanaian parliament. Please permit me to read from the Ghanaian parliamentarian article he posted on Facebook. Which now, you have to stop calling my number because I'm doing interview on this phone, Chief. You calling my WhatsApp number? Oh Jesus! No, I think I have to use this other side to call Dudu because I'm being interrupted. Yeah, I'm being interrupted from this side. So let me use this side. Let me use this side quickly. Okay, let me use this side. Please bear with us. Okay. I'm sure there will be no interruption from this side.
Hello.
Okay, thank you. I'm sure there will be no interruption from this side.
Okay, all right.
Now, first I'd like to ask you, how did you come in contact with this piece? Not discussing your source number. I mean, how did you come in contact with this piece?
Austin, as a journalist that wants to write the news extraordinarily, you have multiple sources and you spend a lot of time online checking. And I stumbled across that very, very late last night. I should say almost about 12 a.m. when I stumbled upon that online. And I thought it wise, to make some calls. And that's what led to the publication of that.
Now, let me go through, let me read excerpt from what this Ghanaian parliamentarian posted, and I ask you a few questions. He said, I am keenly tracking the movement of some US 20 million catch, which arrived in Ghana via KIA this morning. I'm sure it's Kenya International Airways. This morning. This
KIA is Kotoka International Airport.
Okay, Kotoka International Airport this afternoon. The catch has since been cleared by officials of the Bank of Ghana. The Bank of Ghana must offer explanations on why supporting documents are not consistent with the content of its August 21, 2024 letter to custom and airport officials seeking to clear their uncirculated banknotes. Even though the Bank of Ghana claims the money was ordered by the Central Bank of Liberia, and that the catch will be re-exported to Monrovia whenever there is an available flight. Other intercepted documents, including an airway bill, indicate emphatically that the concernee is the Bank of Ghana and not the Central Bank of Liberia. My international partners and I will keep tracking this US 20 million catch from London to confirm if indeed the fresh banknotes will be transferred to Liberia when the transfer will be carried out, and if the full amount will be transferred. For God and country, Ghana first. Now, were you able to establish or confirmed everything stated in this piece written by Honorable Samuel Ablakwa?
So, like I said earlier, I stumbled upon that information very late last night, which was a bit too late for me to confirm some of the information we have in there. But I took concern because the central bank was mentioned, and we were wondering why, if indeed the central bank is the consignee of this money, as indicated, by the official of the Bank of Ghana in the communication that he wrote to the Kotoka International Airport and securities at the Kotoka International Airport, and also the Ghana Revenue Authority seeking permission to clear the money from the airport to be deposited, to be kept in the Bank of Ghana vault. We were wondering why would Liberia ship its money to Ghana and decide to keep it in the Bank of Ghana vault. We were also wondering, if you read further, it also says that the money will be reshipped to Liberia when there is an available flight. Key word there is available flight. There is no timeline as to when that money will be brought back to Liberia. And that was also a red flag for us. I mean, usually we know that money is belonging to Liberia. When it's coming to Liberia, it is brought on a chartered flight. Yes, so why is it taken to Ghana? And US dollars, maybe the authorities can clarify this. If these were Liberian dollars being shipped from London to Accra, it will make a bit of sense to me. But for US dollars, we don't print US dollars in the first place. And our US dollars come straight from the United States, not from London. So that was another red flag. So it either suggests to me that either the Central Bank of Liberia is up to something that needs explanation, or perhaps the Ghanaian government is doing something clandestine and using the Central Bank of Liberia as a cover-up.
Now, reading your article, you said the communication officer. Okay. As of the publication of this news article, the Liberian investigator has not been able to independently verify whether the money belongs to the Central Bank of Liberia as claimed by the Bank of Ghana official. Now, my concern to you is, have you been able to establish strong contact with highly placed sources in the central bank? Have they been able to speak to you on the record, off the record, or have you been unsuccessful speaking with an authority at the Central Bank of Liberia?
Okay, so like I told you like I said earlier, this information came in very late last night, almost about 12 a.m. I could not have established contact with authorities at the central bank at that hour. So if you read my story carefully, I try not to indict anybody in the story. And that's why I'm saying that. But from the content of the Ghanaian parliamentarian and the content of the letter that was written by the official of the Bank of Ghana to the authority of the Kotoka International Airport and the Ghana Revenue Authority seeking permission to clear the money, I mean, it shows one or two things. I mean, either this money indeed belonged to Liberia, and then it raises eyebrows. Why would Liberia be shipping $20 million to Kotoka International Airport in Ghana when that chartered flights could have flown straight to Liberia? I mean, that's how we know our monies have been coming in on chartered flight directly to Liberia. So something about it just isn't adding up here.
Obviously so. But on another front, the source of this article is already available. Have you been able to establish contact with the Ghanaian parliamentarian? Probably he may have additional information that you will need, to establish whether the funds is actually coming into. Because I see he is to some extent speculating too, because it's not too clear whether the money belongs to the Central Bank of Liberia, even though there are claims, according to him, whether the money belongs to an individual or group of individuals. Were you able to establish any form of contact with the Ghanaian authority or this lawmaker?
So one thing that I did was, when you look at his post on Facebook and on Twitter, he did attach the communication from the official of the Bank of Ghana. Yes. And I tried to verify if that communication, is authentic, with some highly placed source, at the Ghanaian embassy here, and also from Ghana. I have tried to make contact with the lawmaker in Ghana, but I haven't for yet to get his response. But yes, indeed, I got indication that the communication might be authentic, because all those in those kind of procedures, all those that are supposed to be copied on such communication are copied. Because if one person is left out, it raises red flag. I want to just go quickly to the communication, and then you'll see that the National Bureau of Intelligence in Ghana is notified on that communication.
Sure.
Yes, so that was the indication that this will be authentic. So one thing for sure here is that money, $20 million, landed at the Kotoka International Airport from London, and according to the Ghanaian authorities, this money belongs to the Central Bank of Liberia, and is going to be kept in the vault of the Bank of Ghana until there is an available flight to ship it to Liberia. But there is no definite timeline as to when this money is going to be reshipped to Liberia, and there is no explanation why this money was shipped from London to Ghana when it belongs to the central bank.
And lastly, from my Linda, maybe Abu may want to come in. I wouldn't want to push you or rush you into making any form of professional insinuation about this article. Says it's a developing story, but outside your official sources, have you been able to gather anything from unofficial sources, about links towards this package of cash we're talking about?
So and this is unconfirmed, this is unofficial, because I'm still doing my investigation, but maybe I can throw it out there. and the public can look into it. The public can decide. One thing that is raising eyebrows here is that the lawmaker who raised the issue is an opposition lawmaker.
Okay.
He is an opposition lawmaker, and Ghana is going for elections, very soon. In I think December or so. November, December, thereabout. And it raises concern that, during election year, money move from one place to the other. With the Liberian government, with the Central Bank of Liberia now being mentioned as shipping money to Liberia, his prime concern is this money could have been intended for campaign and election purposes in Ghana.
Okay.
It's being brought under the guise that it belongs to the Central Bank of Liberia. And yes, it belongs to the Central Bank of Liberia. And among Ghanaians there, they also think that probably the Liberian government is trying to give the ruling establishment money for elections. But all of these are speculations that are going on in Ghana at the moment, and there is nothing confirmed.
Okay, Linda Dodo, thank you so much. We can say on the radio that you're doing an extremely great job as the Liberian investigator. And we are committed to supporting the work you do. But just hold on for Abu briefly.
Just one inquiry I'd like to make, Lina. In all of this, did you establish any direct connection with Liberia or mention of Liberia on any of the communications or links that were provided by the parliamentarian from Ghana? Anything that, specifically spoke directly to Liberia in the process?
So what specifically speaks to Liberia here is the fact that the communication sent by the Bank of Ghana is saying that the money belongs to the Central Bank of Liberia. That is clearly stated.
Okay.
Yes, and the lawmaker too in Ghana is raising concern that the Bank of Ghana, which is the equivalent of Central Bank of Liberia, they call it the Bank of Ghana. He is concerned why is the Bank of Ghana saying that this money belongs to the Central Bank of Liberia, but then on the airway bill it states that the money belongs to the Bank of Ghana. So something actually isn't right, and we are definitely following up on this.
Because if the money belongs to the Central Bank of Liberia, the consignee should be the Central Bank of Liberia, not the
no, but the consignee in that case from London to Ghana, the Bank of Ghana is the consignee in Ghana.
So in this case, but
it's going to be translated from Ghana.
Okay, let's let Dudu go, and then we can have our in-house conversation.
Yeah, I may have a point because Ghana is taking custody of the money upon arrival. So yes, they might be seen as a consignee, or the Liberian government may have used the Ghanaian government to bring in the money, so that the Ghanaian government is seen as a consignee, and that there is no trace that this money came on behalf of Liberia. The town it is taken from Ghana to Liberia. It's just a complicated web.
Yeah, sure.
That the Central Bank of Liberia now needs to come clear on. Now that it has been, it has come to the public.
I think what's about the source? The source of the money from London. Which institution sending the money to the bank? To the Bank of Ghana?
That has absolutely not been established.
Yeah.
And that is why we were concerned, if these were Liberian dollars, it makes sense to me that it will come from London to Ghana on behalf of Liberia, right?
Sure.
But US dollars, we need to know the source. If it is US dollars, then it doesn't mean that these are printed money. Maybe the Liberian dollars could have been printed money, but US dollars cannot be printed money. So it must come directly from the United States.
Okay, Dudu, we thank you for talking to us. We'll follow up with you with your platform to keep updating our audience as well. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Lina is doing quite well with the Liberian.
It's always nice talking to you, Austin.
Okay.
He's doing quite well with the Liberian investigator, and I think
So I think we'll run straight into our discussion because
yeah,
we have,
yeah, definitely. And the puzzle is so complicated. The moment you ask one question, if an answer is provided, it raises multiple. This is exactly what's happening because there are too many things to run your head around. We will come to some of what we have been saying about the government and all that, but it's important that we look at the situation very painstakingly.
Yeah.
First of all, like Lina said, what you might call it, United States dollars that are brought into Liberia do not pass through London. They come directly from the US, and with a charter flight that comes, it does not have to pass through another country, and that country make arrangement to come. And then another key point, I also believe, if this money was meant for Ghana and the Bank of Ghana, I do not understand why it will be deposited at the Kotoka airport for transit anyway. Rather, it will be taken straight to the vault of Ghana, to the Ghanaian bank, and then they put it where, because it's already in the country that it belongs to. The fact that this money is still being kept at the Kotoka airport, and their communication to the custom department there for for keeping the money, it tells you that the money is actually designated for somewhere else. Then the question now becomes, where is this money designated for? And with the communication from the Bank of Ghana also indicating that this money is the property of the Central Bank of Liberia, raises some issues. I think basically what we want to join Lina to seek to understand and establish is the veracity of the communication that's believed to be coming from the Bank of Ghana to the airport that the lawmaker published or talked about. When these are established and confirmed, then the government of Liberia will now have to come clean with us, Liberians, to tell us exactly what is the nature of the transaction.
Yes.
Who is the source of the money? Why are we receiving this lump sum of money from London and not America? Who are they behind it? Are they connected to the group man? Are they connected to Mama Ability's friend? Why are such a money being directly transported from London straight to Liberia? What is the intent? For what? These are the critical questions, and these are the critical concerns. I believe by now we should be reading statement from the Central Bank of Liberia. And normally, silence means consent. I don't know. It's hard to say, but this is exactly where we are. We are in a terrible moment. And right now, where the war is, you can't do these kinds of things on a dark cloud. It will come to light. You have to deal fairly, you have to deal clearly, and you have to discourage illicit financial transaction. So Liberia is in this web again because the government has refused to do the right things. The government believes that they can get money anywhere, anyhow, and there will be people on the ground here who will be justifying the illicit transaction. But the war is watching. The war is erecting the necessary checkpoint. Liberia is in the news for the worst reason. Big scandal in Ghana. We're in the midst of it. Look at the narrative that, Liberia is taking money to support a Ghanaian election. We ain't get money for ourselves, then we'll be giving 20 million. So the government will have to speak to us, or else the insinuations will surface and they will make a necessary justification for the action that this government is now establishing, or is now being established, that the government or elements in the government are involved into high-level money laundering and, of course, terrorist financing. They have to come clear.
And this thing has to, I don't know whether we can establish contact with the Central Bank of Liberia Authority. We have the communication, I don't know whether he's corporate communications officer or director or manager, Alfonso Zin, there at the Central Bank. Because we don't want to rush into making some insinuations, but there are other facts that we've been able to lay our hands on. And after we received this, we saw this article in the Liberian Investigator. Recently, Abu and I read a document here Yeah, you're sorry. Yeah. Okay, so you have to listen keenly. Let's read the code one more time because we don't want to get interrupted while we're talking our politics. Yes. So the code to play the cash giveaway is *799 *70#. Again, *799 *70#, and you send. Then you wait for a few seconds and enter number 1 to play in USD or number 2 to play in LD. You send and wait for a few seconds and enter your mobile money password. Please, folks, that's a short code. So let's go into our conversation. Now, recently, I read a document here where the National Investment Commission was refused to sign on to some memorandum of agreement that the government of Liberia entered into with one group to turn over the Putu mine, the Putu iron ore mining deposit. There's a reason why we read that. You see, we kept talking about a Kumen group. We kept talking about Mamaka Belete. We kept talking about all of these BMs that Joe Barker brought around him. What we do not seem to be placing emphasis on is the involvement of this government with HPX. The involvement of this government with HPX. And this is very important. Sylvester Grisby and Mamaka Belete, we should not forget. And we will keep informing you guys and keep reminding you of the role Sylvester Grisby and Mamaka Belete have been playing with these investors in the country. HPX, sorry, I was saying Mamaka Belete and Sylvester Grisby, although they take over a Putu mountain. Mamaka Belete and Sylvester Grisby, on the instruction of Joe Barker, her order is to take over a Putu iron ore. We need to trace take this $20 million thing seriously. The fact that the Bank of Ghana is indicating that the money is destined for the Central Bank of Liberia on the official document, this is dangerous for us, for our country. So we have to take this seriously. $20 million destined for Ghana with conflicting documents, destined for Central Bank with conflicting documents. This is not something to overlook. We are being told reliably that this whole thing involving Putu and all of that, the Ministry of State has recently the Ministry of State order that is a seal package. A seal package, they approve it for Putu. That's what we've been told reliably. That the Ministry of State order a seal package for Putu. SPX has been expressing interest, and you know that they've been having different conversations and all of that. The Mahama, not John Mahama, but Ibrahim Mahama have been expressing interest in taking over one of these what they call the group name from. I will get it. Okay, so all of these conversations are happening, and then $20 million coming from the UK. You know, HPA has a huge link to the UK, and $20 million is leaving from there to the Bank of Ghana, coming to have they have a anniversary. Ibrahim Mahama operating in Ghana, and then it's coming to the Central Bank of Liberia. That's after the Ministry of State ordered a seal package of a Putu iron ore. This is very, very serious. And interestingly, after the Ministry of State ordered the seal of Putu, that did not meet the consent of the IMCC. It did not meet the consent of the IMCC. No IMCC approval. They say, yes, Putu. You are giving it out to the people. And this is heavily being done by Mamaka Belete and Sylvester Grisby. Now, the legislature needs to take this seriously as well. Because if you do not get involved with this by beginning an investigation into this matter, it's going to cause embarrassment for all of you. Already, the memorandum of agreement was reached with Momaka Bailey and Sylvester Grace Payne without the acquiescence or involvement of the legislature. So some of you have to also be told. Even though that other man, our Tango man called Elisha Talu can be acting confused, but you know these are some of the reasons why Baka is rushing Elisha Talu PSC out of the central bank. These are some of the reasons why they're being rushed out of the central bank. Henry Samoa has a long-standing relationship with Joe Baka. Joe Baka said on the record that Samoa used to give him loan when Samoa was president at Abbey. Samoa used to give him loan to eat. Today, Baka has gone for Samoa, employing a central bank to start receiving all of these shady money, these black monies. The Ghanaian authority now, he has seen the attention of the Ghanaian lawmaker. He has communicated to Parliament. And he along with Codis have begun an investigation. Thanks to the Liberian investigator for raising these things. When you take a group of criminals, rogues, thieves, corrupt characters, and place them deep down in your circle, these are the results you get. These are the results you get. The legislature is here, the judiciary is here, you have the Ministry of Justice, even though one other foolish one sitting there as Minister of Justice, but you have these infrastructures that our laws require that we must use to approve contracts, concession agreements. For Joe Baka, he said he does not regard the law because he's older than the laws. The man say he's older than our constitution, so he get respect for it. So he does not respect our laws. So anything he wants to do, he goes ahead and do them. But these are scary times. The first time, it was a Ghanaian commentator raising issue about Ghanaian our Lolo buses coming to Liberia. We caused our nose, raise the red flag, boom, they send the buses back. Today, we're not hearing about any Lolo buses. The next thing that's coming out now, you see the Ghanaians are on the alert and they are engaging. That $20 million US coming to your country, to your central bank. If this cannot claim the attention of you in the legislature, because if you are depending on the executive, everything wrong that happens in this country, the members of the executives come in defense of it. So you are not going to get anything from the executive. Even if people see they catch Baka naked stealing, they will tell you, say, they may want to take out a transfer because he wanted to show simplicity. That's what they will tell you. The man won't be simple. He wants to be ordinary. That's why he take out a clothes to take the money from here and put it here. If he wanted to do it, he will take out a clothes. If the president wanted to steal, will he take out a clothes? He doesn't have to take out a clothes to steal. That's what they will tell you. They justify everything, every wrong that this government does, every wrong that Baka does, they justify it. Because for them, that's how they keep their jobs. They came out the other day talking about $209 million approved. But they refuse to tell you that we can't even talk about it because we will be electing them and educating you. You're the Unity Party people. So then we agree $209 million approved. Yeah, then they can't then they bring it and can't do development.
They're just leading in other stupidity, you know. So yeah, be passing.
But we are going to follow up with this thing because we want to know, we want to see the end. We want to know who shipped that money from the UK. What's the source of the transport? Who the transporter? Who is the transporter from UK? For money to leave UK and land in Ghana at the National Bank, at the Bank of Ghana, somebody must have transferred the money. Mm-hmm. Or some people must have transferred the money, or some institution must have transferred the money to the Bank of Ghana for onward transfer to the CBR. We want to know that source. The Ghanaian government, this government must be, the legislature must be writing officially through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs raising inquiry with the Ghanaian government on this issue, this claim that 20 million came from UK, that the Bank of Ghana on an official letter here will write.
Yeah.
And state that the money is for Liberia, is destined for Liberia, coming to the central bank.
Maybe you should read that letter. When
Sure.
you finish,
Sure.
I got something
I should
here.
do it.
I will read plus a tip I'm getting. It is rumored that the Central Bank of Liberia have unofficially, right, say a thing or two about this money and linking it to mutes and all that. But just go ahead, let us know so that you know this is not make. You see, we are suspending every other issue to focus on this because the subject of money laundering is a global concern. It's something that is all over the place. So so you will know. The Bank of Ghana say the money here, what you see here, the 20 million that labor people money. So all the trouble that behind it that labor people go into.
Now, this is the communication from the Bank of Ghana, and this communication is dated August 21, 2024. And it's addressed to the Assistant Commissioner for Customs. For Customs. Kotoka International Airport, Accra, Ghana. Dear sir, permission to clear uncirculated banknotes at Kotoka International Airport.
Uncirculated. That means the money has not been put out in the market. For you. No. That means a brand new banknotes.
So they say, Ghana grant the representatives of Bank of Ghana the necessary permission to clear uncirculated banknotes ordered by Central Bank of Liberia into Bank of Ghana vault. They said the consignment carried by Emirates Airline, flight number EK787, is scheduled to arrive at the Kotoka International Airport on Tuesday, which was yesterday, August 27, 2024 at 11:05 hours local time. The consignment is covered by airway bill number 17670737225. Please note that the consignment will be re-exported whenever there is an available flight to Monrovia, Liberia. By a copy of this letter, the managing director, Ghana Airports Company Limited, is requested to kindly make the necessary security arrangements at the Kotoka International Airport to ensure absolute safety of the consignment. Respectfully, the seal, the signature, stuff cover the name. I don't know that your friends Ado for something. I'm not getting the name here, but something cover it. Evans Okiri Ado.
The signature, right?
Yeah, Evans Okiri Ado. Current and this letter is copied to the currency management department and the CC. He's the head of currency management department, and he's CCing to the managing director of Ghana Airports Company, the director Avians Kotoka International Airport Accra, is CCing to the coordinator national security, national security. Is issued to the coordinator narcotics control board at the airport. Is issued to the manager deal shipping and trading company limited consolidators. Is copied to the manager Emirates Airline Kotoka International Airport Accra,
so that they'll be able to safely move the money without anybody interposing objection. Now, why is it important for us to understand in simple terms what is money laundering, so that you all will connect your own dots and try to reason around this thing and know that you have to be worried because the consequences will be felt by the country. Money laundering involves disguising financial assets so they can be used without detection of the illegal activities that produce them. Monies that are laundered are produced through illegal means, terrorist finances, black money, BM money. You go, you dupe people, you steal from the people, the kind of terrible ways of getting money. But in order to disguise that illicit acquisition, these monies are laundered and they are made clean through legal processes. And basically, that could be the reason why this money is being passed through Ghana. It can be appear, they don't provide a justification, but the parliamentarian had to raise the red flag. Through money laundering, the criminal transforms the monetary proceeds. The criminals transform the monetary proceeds derived from criminal activities into funds with an apparently legal source. So now, in this case, the legal source is the Bank of Ghana. So the criminals in London, connected with the Baka government, they are using the Bank of Ghana to whatever arrangement, right, to clean this criminal money and make it look clean, that it come down and say, oh yeah, that clean money and something. This is exactly what you need to understand in simple terms when you or when you are hearing conversations around money laundering, right? Basically, it's important for you to understand it and know it from that perspective, right? It's important for you to. So there's a statistics I was reading here, which is very, very important on the aspects of money laundering in 2024. We're in the 7th to the 8th month of 2024 to understand who that the country is. So when we start talking about money laundering, you start hearing London, you're hearing Great Britain. Where do they stand? How's the activities there? Then you can connect the dot also to understand that there is a cause to be worried and concerned. In 2024, there are a few major trends that are changing the world and need the attention of people who work to stop financial crime and scams. These trends include solutions that use AI, new technologies and resources, the use of information, what regulators expect, and a greater focus on being proactive. Now, let's calm down. Top money laundering statistics in 2024. Money laundering is the process of concealing the origins of illegally obtained money, has become a global menace. Criminal organizations exploit modern systems. Criminal organizations, like Guma and other things, they exploit what? They exploit modern systems, perpetuating security, right? Security, environmental problems, and health crisis. They take advantage of these ones. The scale of these illegal activities is difficult to assess, but it is considered to be significant. Now, according to the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, the UNODC, between 2% and 5% of global GDP is laundered each year. That's a whooping money, the entire world, 2 to 5%. And this account or translate into an astounding amount of between euro 715 billion and $1.8 trillion each year. Each year. Consequently, the need for effective anti-money laundering strategies is more pressing than ever. So you see, money laundering is not a joke. It's happening for common. Preachers, criminal organization, criminal establishment, BMs, and all that. Terrorist financing, when people kill people for money, blood money are passing all over the place, and they're using established institutions to clean those money. That's the essence. That's what money laundering is all about. And it's a bad money when you're caught, when your country is caught dealing in bad money. It's terrible. It becomes detrimental. In the face of everything we are going through in this country, for Liberia to be involved with this, and when the war starts to take action to reprimand the government for that, the consequences is going to be, unspecified hardship for you, the ordinary people. Why is the government dealing clandestinely? Becomes the question that we all need to be asking our government and seek them to answer and explain to us clearly. The magnitude of money laundered globally each year is staggering. The statistics reveal that money laundering is not just a localized problem, but a global issue that requires international cooperation. And the UNODC, the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crimes, and all of that have had the estimations. And so these things are exactly what it is for you. But now, importantly, money laundering statistics across different countries. Now, this is the core issues. The world top countries where this crime is prevalent in 2024, right? And you have 1, the United States of America; 2, the United Kingdom, UK, London. UK is the second most prevalent, the second country with the most prevalent rate of money laundering. So the activities is prevalent there. So it comes to you now as no surprise or no, confusion. Oh, London, all that. So the thing going on there, and this money is coming from London. Brand new uncirculated banknote, $20 million from London. And in the communication, they're telling us that their money coming from London. So our government needs to tell us, what did we sell to London? What did we sell to London that London is sending us $20 million? What London owes us that they're paying? If London is paying our money, is that how they pay our money? Who's paying all the money through Ghana from London? Folks, this government is proceeding terribly. The United Kingdom has seen a rise in money laundering activities, with money laundering being the most common AML, anti-money laundering event, making up 27.5% of all AML events. To combat this issue, the UK has implemented robust AML measures, focusing on understanding and verifying UBOs. That's the ultimate beneficial owners, right? So the UK government now is focusing her emphasis heavily on understanding the ultimate beneficial owners, of those monies that are being laundered. And that's what we seek to understand in Liberia now in this case. Who are the owners of the $20 million? So why the Ghanaians? So any which way you want to put it, assuming the Ghanaians want to use Liberia as a cover, so why are they using Liberia as a cover up? It's not possible. And even if it is, there has to be a reason why. You saw this president made several trips to Ghana during the electoral period. And we reported to you on multiple occasions on the nature of some of those engagements that Bouaka was involved with in Ghana. So you see, they are bearing fruits. Folks, the work we do is just a matter of time. When we say things to you here, we do not say them because, blah, blah, blah. No. These things are sourced from very, very integral individuals, personalities, and institutions. And some of the information we sell to you are things that will not be instantaneous, but things that will manifest with time. And this is where we are getting. We raised this red flag long before. The clandestine nature of Bouaka's interactions, meetings, and dealings, and all of those during the electoral period, we made you to understand that he was cooking something that won't dish out would be so very, very shameful and disgraceful for all of us. Who are the UBOs? Who are the ultimate beneficial owners of those monies that have been destined for our country? Folks, The UK is the second worst offending country with 1,664 recorded AML events, almost 2.5 events per every 100,000 people in the UK. More than 3/4 of its AML events relate specifically to money laundering, which shows the nation has a long way to go in stamping it out. That is the source of the $20 million we are talking about. Now, let's create the hypothesis and connect all of the interconnecting dots with the government of Liberia. Let's begin with President Boakai clandestine visitation to Ghana, and in some instances, the Ghanaian government did not even know that Boakai was even going there. On the 4th of his inauguration, under a cloud of darkness, who did Boakai went to meet there? What was the nature of the conversation? When we ask for transparency and openness in government, these are the things. But the United Party folks feel like they do not owe the people of this country explanations on President Boakai's movement and activities. When Boakai has made 10 trips in 7 months out of the country, 10 visitations. Boakai has also visited Equatorial Guinea. Equatorial Guinea is listed as the 6th highest countries for money laundering. Right? Now, these are reports from the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crimes. Statistics from the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime. And these are the countries Boakai have been traveling to, having interactions with. Now, Boakai had this trip there, came back. Boop, the next moment we see the Mahama brother, Ibrahima Mahama from Ghana, became the most supportive friend of the Boakai government. Boakai officials started bankrolling them, providing private jet for the vice president, flying him here, there, to Ghana, coming back, without any disclosure of the trip. Public resources are being used. Our vice president goes to Ghana on a private jet, right? And you listen to the parliamentarian there is questioning because he is on opposition. There's an election coming up. Ibrahim Mahama brother is running for re-election in Ghana as president. And these things, so you see the interconnections, right? Ibrahim Mahama has an interest in the mining sector of our country, connected also with the Goodman Group, who interest in mining in Liberia. All is tied to our mineral resources. The Putu mines, the Wologisi Mountain. These are the biggest bait the Boakai people are using out there, and they're interacting with everybody, and they care less to follow the laws and the procedure. They're in haste for quick money, and they're ignoring the legislative bureaucracies that they will have to exhaust. Yeah, the people rushing for money too much. Right? And this is the government that used to lie that, in fact, they started putting all the drugs in, we are there. But one day we not hear that kind of report. Today we are hearing these kinds of reports. Because when you take terrorist money, the money you not play with. Don't pray to interact or to even be. No, don't do business with them because you owe them your life. That's how they're looking. And that's why the world is always warning governments, countries, and citizens of the world against these kinds of things. That is why the United Nations has adopted very strong policies against terrorist financing. And the Central Bank of Liberia name, and somebody tell me that Oh, the man ya pull the center ben la bro need there. They ben on no boy, back on no boy. Yes, the post from the lawmaker. Is I'm keenly tracking the movement of some US 20 million catch raw money, brand new plane, which arrived in Ghana via Kia. Kia is the Kodoka International Airport this afternoon. The cash has since been cleared by officials of the Bank of Ghana. The Bank of Ghana must offer explanations on why supporting documents are not consistent with the content of its August 21, 2024 letter to the custom and airport officials seeking to clear the uncirculated banknote. So now, there's nothing much to confuse yourself about. Different scenario or different environment has different, explanation, and this is exactly what. So the circumstances is informing his curiosity. For him, the content of the document that the Bank of Ghana delivered on August 21, that letter claimed that the money belongs to the Central Bank of Liberia. So the communication, the air bill of that parcel has the Bank of Ghana as consignee. So for this lawmaker, and who is a politician is claiming, but how the air bill say it for Ghana, but then Ghana bank telling us say it for Liberia. So me I confused. You explain that one. So that one that the main uno confusion that Ghana people uno discussion that have. But now ours is, why is the Central Bank of Liberia being mentioned? Because the Ghanaians will not just jump from the blue and just go post Central Bank of Liberia there. Without the bank being open to us, without the government being open to tell us, say, there was a transaction happening, without the bank telling us that we're expecting this money, because it is a money that's being laundered. There is no way to put it. This government is involved in high-scale money laundering. Look at the friends that they're having. Look at the people that they're dealing with, having business with. Look at the people they're talking to. The yellow machine gate is a clear indication that this government is doing nothing better than money laundering and terrorist financing. The Ayalolo bosses from Ghana tells you nothing more than the clandestine nature in which Baka is proceeding with governance in Liberia. They put to mind, a memorandum of understanding you talk about, violating all of the financial laws of the country. It's a clear indication. We can go on to name. And the government is not keen on capacitating the Financial Intelligence Agency. The government is not keen on strengthening the Drugs Enforcement Agency, because the government is dealing with people who have interest in dealing drugs, doing financial, illicit financial transactions. So they will not strengthen their capacity. The emphasis are placed on the Financial Intelligence FRA during the WIA regime. It's not what we are seeing now.
No.
Look at what's happening at the LDA. Look at the whole noise up to now. A president that means well cannot address the matter of the LDA and cannot take a decisive decision. A president that claims he has come to fight drugs. A president that claims he has made fighting drugs a top priority of his government. And there is a point, there is something I want to take from a post that was shared by one of Baka's supporter, who is maybe going rogue now, right? About Baka's commitment to fighting drugs, right? Vandala Patrick, he said this. He said the shortcomings of President Baka in addressing drug abuse and corruption have become visibly clear. Despite his pledge to combat drugs and his declaration of the fight against drugs as a national public health emergency, which was a lie. So now even his fanatics are agreeing with us that Baka lied. Baka deceived the people of this country that he was committed to fighting drugs. It's all lie. Drugs is being peddled, and the regime is benefiting from the drugs peddling that's going on. That's why Baka is not decisive in addressing the LDA conundrum. These are the issues, right? Baka is not decisive about fighting money laundering. That's why he's not saying anything about all the illicit uncovery that have been made in the country. Now, listen to what we are having from Ghana, right? Despite his pledge to combat drugs and his declaration of the fight against drugs as a national public health emergency, he allocated less than 3 million to the Liberia Drugs Enforcement Agency in the budget. Does that tell you how that the president is serious? No, the man is not serious. He's lying to you. This place is going to be drugs dealers, BMs, terrorists. All the people that are doing bad thing, right? They see Liberia as a sanctuary. They play where you can come and feel free, enjoy yourself. This is what Baka has declared Liberia to all of them, to the black money guys in the world. And this is terrible. And you all sit there, you still won't be defending this woke government. This is a woke government, Austin.
And we could not have said what we said better than that. The interest is huge about this whole money laundering case, because from all indication, a security colleague just said to me, which I had to go outside to talk, a retired security person anyway. The individual said, the matter you guys are discussing, I've been following your show for years, but this other discussion, I'm interested in it because it's non-political. Because he's not a politician, so it's non-political. I'm interested in the conversation, and I like the angles you guys are taking the conversation from. The fact that you brought the writer or the publisher who flagged the article or the Facebook post, and then your own perspectives which are non-political so far, and we laugh about it. But yes, certain conversations we're having, we thought not to be political about them.
No, it would take away
because it takes away the value, it takes away the essence, it takes away the importance of the conversation. So we thought not to be political about this particular matter because it is very, very key. It is critical. Money laundering is not ordinary. We have individuals that are well known, they are popularly known as BMs in this country that are in the office of the president.
Clear.
They are in the office of the president. Joe Poto and Ryan, you seen Joe Poto and Ryan?
All of them going to the president's house every day.
They are in the office of the president. And these things are happening. These are not things for us to overlook or politicize. Because when the reality shall have settled, they will say Liberia. They will not say Joe Baka. They will say Liberia. From all indications, you listen to the stacks Abu was reading. These are facts. These are information gathered by facts published by reputable international organizations like the United Nations. So they're not ordinary. Liberia, on the record, backed by facts, has become a dumpster, a destination for drug trafficking, for money laundering and all of that, and terrorist financing. When we hear huge sum of money being transported from a country, a serious country like the UK, to a serious African partnering country like Ghana, and then destined for Liberia without an legally established source, it raises eyebrows. And that's how we depoliticizing the conversation this morning. That's how we thought to ignore all these political conversations, these political things happening in the country, to focus on this conversation because it is key. Initially, we are criticized the bringing around of those people who are notoriously known for money laundering and drug trafficking around the president.
Oh yeah, we
some of you thought we
hated
hated Joe Baka. Today, you see what's happening. Nothing has changed. The entire DA is divided. And the division is starting from the office of the president because they have vested interest in the office of the president. One group believes that if you say AB Command back there, Fadika will not be able to implement what we wanted to implement. Another group, look, the moment you start to arrest high-profile drug dealers, just know that the DE is coming under attack. We heard that conversation right here. So taking over the DEA, when we hosted AB Kurmai, we were clear with him. Taking over the DEA is just one thing. Showing the tenacity to fight drug and battle the dealers, the traffickers, and all of that is another thing, which is the key thing in drug
and
fight.
political will. We asking about
Political will.
Is it who the president?
Now, because the moment you go to arrest one big drug law, that man got money. He has connection. The connects outside, they will be the ones fighting you. And you guys have to understand these things. People who are BMs, when you arrest one BM here, they have connects.
Oh yeah, the whole network will start fighting you.
So that network will come after you. So you go into these kinds of things, it's not ordinary. It's not ordinary. And we are just extremely disappointed that the government will sit and give political interpretation to everything. That those of us who try to help them and provide guidance for them. Because that's what we're doing here. Criticizing you, chastising you, checkmating you is providing guidance. It's like you have a child in the home, you have to checkmate the child. You have to critique the child. You have to criticize the child when the child goes wrong. That is called guidance. It's not hatred. It's guidance. Because if you just say allow the child to go loose, then you call it love. That's not love. And this is what we're doing to Joe. And Joe has to understand that, hey, you have a Herculean tax ahead of you. You've just gone 8 months in the government. You can't be in your 80-year-old, you still loving money like this. You're hearing people talking, everything around you happening. Nobody should tell you Baka is not in the know of what's happening around him. He's in the know. He's aware. But how can you have Joe trying to solve these problems when his own son, Joe Jr., is connected to these money laundering dealings? Do you really think he's going to fix it? Or give you attention? No.
They are the main people.
He's not going to fix it. So this is the disaster we have. And like we said, because the interest in the public is huge, 20 million US dollars destined for Liberia. It's not coming from the IMF. It's not coming from the World Bank. It's not coming from the European Union. It's not coming from the Afro-Asian Bank. It's not coming from any the AFDB. It's not coming from the African Development Bank. It's not coming from any recognized financial institution. It's coming from unidentified source straight to the central bank per this communication written by the Bank of Ghana, my people. 20 million US dollars destined to be dumped into Liberia from an undisclosed source. Even Ghana, that seems sophisticated than us, is yet to establish the source of the money, or is yet to publish the source of the money, where the money came from before lending in the Bank of Ghana that is destined for the Central Bank of Liberia. This is the Liberia. If this was on Joe, we are, hey, they're going to executive mansion to go protest against Brent Tire, cooks that driver and such. But these things are happening here. No. And for us, the only capacity we have, or one of the best capacities we have to contribute to national nation building, to contribute to the fight against corruption, to contribute to the promotion of transparency and accountability, is by using the talent that God has given us to talk.
Raise the red flag.
So we use our talent that God has given us to talk, and we will not get tired talking, because the more we talk, we believe that, hey, the society gets enlightened about the reality. Whether Joe Biden decides to change or correct the wrongs, that's for him. That's on him. But tomorrow, history will judge us, rather to say there were a couple of young men on Freedom FM interchangeably or structurally, who were structurally engaging the Joe Biden's administration on multiple issues. And it's good that most of the issues we speak about, the critical ones, they can be correct and they can come to reality. We will not accept justification from Pierre tomorrow or from Joe Baga tomorrow or Kula Fofana tomorrow when the reality settles or sets in.
Pierre looking
We are raising the red flag now. The government spends more time. We're having a conversation this morning. The government spends more time. Imagine since a government that comes to rescue will spend more time on developing new policy or new strategies or new programs or upgrading their programs that they inherited, improving on them, and communicating the improvements to the public.
Mm-hmm.
But you have an information minister that spends more time on attacking and responding.
Yeah, the man spent 45 minutes
just to
of his
attack
time at Mika
or respond
on CDC. Then when it comes to question and answer now, the journalists are swayed by that thing. So the government missed out.
So at the end of the day, you come to react and say, hey, what has this government achieved? All 8 months.
No.
Forget about physical achievement. So would that be moral? They say, forget. We're not interested in physical achievement. Just policy driven, policy development. The government has not even completed the development of their agenda.
The
arrest agenda. They've not completed it.
I can't talk about that one.
8 months. The arrest agenda is not on paper. Say, yeah, it's the arrest agenda. You can have copy of the arrest agenda. They have not completed
one radio station, media,
all the educated people in the government, the arrest agenda, 8 months, they have not completed it. They still developing the arrest agenda. I mean, the country is agendaless.
No agenda.
The country doesn't have agenda. It's just rolling by itself.
So no NGO doing anything yet because they don't know how to do
agenda. So we have to say these things. And because if there was an agenda, the Minister of Information is supposed to be communicating, interpreting, explaining those programs that are enshrined in the agenda for the government.
That's correct.
But the Minister of Information spends more time on attacking and reacting. You are the information minister. You can be reactive.
But guess what now, Austin? This information minister is being recorded as the most lying minister. The man in the King George incident, when he came to provide update on it, he lied about the number of people that had died there. In fact, he even denied, claiming that only one person died. And he lied when the police IG went to speak. The police IG confirmed there were 3 deaths, right? This information minister, when it came to the yellow machine thing, he lied and came and confirmed that yellow machine was coming, the government, blah, blah, blah. After he had flip-flop, all of them contradicted each other. He lied, and it turned out to be the president's office is now saying that they do not even have paper trail up to now. All the time that this information minister have spoken, he can't even put more on that yellow machine thing. The MTA bosses on again. They seen information minister lie to the country. So if you are looking for information in this country, don't listen to PR. PR is an empty-headed, arrogant bigot who only is puppeting on the incapacity of Bwakai to reclaim his old status. That's all. PR brings nothing. He has no value. PR only cares about the $4,000 he takes home as Minister of Information, and that's all he does. Nothing. He lies, insult, abuse, and attack people who are way better than him. In no sphere that a PR of his caliber can come close to we are. No, PR can live with we are children. Is in the category of people that can live with we are children. We are late. I know 20-year-old son can feed PR a whole life so that he be taking time and say he attacking. We are looking for attention. You think we are in the scene league. Timothy, we are can feed you your whole life, take care of all your concubines, and send your other children into school, Google school. Then are the men you won't put your mom. Bwaka said the man better than Bwaka.
So since the interest is high, we'll go to the telephone lines and speak with all of you who are interested in the conversation here this morning. But before that, let's talk to some winners again. Good morning to you. Hello, good morning. Hey, your background is too noisy, bro. Okay, this is Austin Kawan. I'm calling you from Freedom FM.
Yeah, Austin.
Okay, what is your name?
My name is Ernest Mede.
How do you spell your full name?
ERNEST.
Wait, take your time. ERNEST.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
MENDEAN.
MEN.
DEAN.
V.
D.
DE.
AN.
Oh, Medine.
Yeah, Medine.
Okay, Ernest Medine. Ernest Medine, where do you live?
I live in Nigeria, Ofi.
Nigeria, Ofi.
Yeah.
But how many times did you play our cash giveaway this morning?
I think for the time of going to school, I was not studying my lesson more than what I can play on this show. Yeah. I'm telling you, brother.
Oh, so you can play more than you study your lesson.
Okay, but anyway, not to waste your time, you are one of our lucky winners this morning. And you have won for yourself 20,000 Liberian dollars.
20,000?
Yes.
Whoa! Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
So listen now, we are about to transfer you your $20,000.
Okay.
Upon receiving your money, please call this number back to confirm.
I will call you right back.
Okay, Ernest Medine.
Thank you, bro.
Okay, so then we want to talk to that makes the calls Abu, the regular calls. I don't know whether the WhatsApp lancer is active, is on this moment. Okay, good, that is on. Let's see this one. Yes, the female line. Okay, so all our numbers. So you can begin placing your calls in on our different numbers, and then we'll take your calls to have a conversation this morning. But let's talk to some winners while we are with calls on the all of the telephone lines are ringing. So let's talk to another winner, and then we'll go to another. Then we'll go to one of our regular. Okay, for the 8% calling, apparently the person I received.
Yeah.
Hello.
If you don't, then we'll pick.
Hello, Mr. Austin.
Yeah. Good morning.
Mr. Kawa, right?
Yes, Mr. Kawa.
Okay, sir. Okay, I receive it.
You see, what did you receive?
I received 20K. Thank you very much. Hey, Freedom FM, my station, I guess this is the best station besides Freedom.
Okay,
Yeah.
Sylvester, we are, so you can be the Sylvester, we are, and many others winners here, but just dialing *799*70# hash. You enter, you wait for a few seconds, you enter number 1 to play in US or number 2 to play LD and send, and then you wait for a few seconds and enter your mobile money password.
That's
the
correct.
only thing you have to do to be amongst the winners here this morning. So let's talk to one more winner, and then we'll come back. We'll take calls from the general lines, and we'll come again and talk to some other winners. And then we'll do the job for the 100K. So we'll talk to this person on this 60 number quickly. This is one of our many winners here this morning. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 29 winners. So yeah, so you can be like these 29 winners this morning by walking away with 20K. Good morning to you. Hello. Okay, my name is Austin Kawa. I'm calling you from Freedom FM.
Hello?
This is Austin calling you from Freedom FM.
Yes.
What is your name, please?
Alex Swan.
Alex as ALEX?
ALEX. SWEN.
SWEN. Alex Swain, you play our cat giveaway this morning.
Yes, sir.
Now, how many times you play?
Always playing. This morning I played 3 times.
3 times.
Yeah, 3 times.
Alex, where do you live?
I live Firstby Island.
Sorry?
Firstby Island.
Where is that?
I located there between Matali and Firstby. There's an island there called Petro Island.
Oh, Petro Island?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There's around Matali there.
That's true.
You said between Matali and 12th Street, eh?
Yeah, the island is actually, called Petro Island.
Okay.
Yeah.
We don't want to waste your time, man. You are a regular player of our cash giveaway. So this morning,
Very regular, but none of them about to win one day.
But you are a winner today. You are a winner. Say Aklime.
Baba God. Thank you so much.
So you just won for yourself 20,000 Liberian dollars.
What a wow!
He said, what a wow.
I will enjoy myself. Everything on God. We tell God thank you.
Yeah, so we are about to transfer you your money.
Yeah.
And when you receive the alert, call this number back and confirm that you received the money, okay?
Certainly I will.
Okay, Alex Swain. Abu, let's take
Yeah,
calls.
but just before we take call, this is just coming in from the Central Bank of Liberia, published by the front page Africa, and it says U.S. 20 million sent to Ghana, a regular banking procedure, says central bank sources. Front page Africa has been reliably informed that the U.S. 20 million in question is being inputted by the Central Bank of Liberia, and it is a regular banking procedure. The source says the CBL reports new banknote from Federal Reserve and export mutilated banknotes to Federal Reserve as well. This practice is a regular banking procedure. Austin. So where is our Federal Reserve?
They have not even read the contention from the Ghanaians, and they have
this clarity comes amid report that a Ghanaian parliamentarian, Samuel Okunzito Ablikwa, who represents North Tongu constituency and serves as committee chairman on assurances, has expressed serious concerns over the alleged movement of some US 20 million that was exported from London to Ghana via KIA. Parliamentarian Ablakwa claims that the cash in question has already, we've read that for you, blah, 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 while the CBL has not responded to an FPA inquiry. So say the money in question is part of the bank's regular practice where it exchanges mutilated banknotes with new ones from the Federal Reserve of the United States or from the Federal Reserve of the United States of America. So my source that told me about the narrative of a mutilated note that being exchanged was correct.
We get it. Let's hear this person. Good morning from the diaspora.
No mutilated note.
Good morning, Austin. Good morning, Abu.
Good morning.
Following your deliberation this morning, I chose to start an investigation from my end here.
Okay.
So I called the Liberian embassy to speak to authority to ascertain if they were in the know of a $20 million originating from here to Ghana for Liberia. I didn't speak to the ambassador. Oh.
You're on.
Hello.
Oh, sorry. I thought I didn't speak to the ambassador because I'm told she wasn't in at the moment. So I was told to call back tomorrow morning to speak to the ambassador directly. I'm going to move to the embassy tomorrow morning to ascertain if they know about this money.
Okay, thank you. But normally when investigations are being done, it's not advisable that you expose the your investigation that is ongoing, and then the suits all the steps you have taken, all that. I think it could jeopardize or undermine the success of the investigation.
Somebody would just say, "Oh,
don't talk to that man. Don't give no information." Hello, good morning. My man, this is a political show. You call it laughing yourself.
Yeah, I think good morning, Austin.
Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Joseph David Jr. calling from the Zimbabwe. Yeah, let me appreciate you people for your deliberation on particular topic. You know, the living PR.
No, my man, don't reduce our show to PR. We're not discussing PR here. We're talking about money laundering being in the government and black people bringing money in the country. I beg you, don't reduce our show to PR.
Okay, yeah.
They should too serious. They're going to be discussing PR.
Austin, the particular government is written about money laundering and things. They claiming themselves to be people who are transparent and running after other people. But see what we get it from the central bank. So it's not a surprise to me to hear such information. Because
thank you very much. Not a surprise to you to hear such an information.
Good morning.
Go ahead, let's hear you.
My name is Damon going for the airport on the medical of the Caribbean that is for the appreciation for it. So we know was always your field because you guys are always making it like informed about the criminal nature of this government. The government came to destroy this country economically. The government came to increase the hardship on the Liberian people. So that you must brother continue to be a liability on this country, have no vision to transform this country. Those are people who worked in the past regime and mismanaged what they worked for and bastard out our economy. The president we are king. We try to rebrand our country image internationally, try to bring development to the people. They got angry because it was not them. They got angry and they shot the people against George Weah and they took George Weah off. Today, the king, not since the government has taken office, they have never completed or done anything that's for the national, but even the national project, to the extent that even went to after the national project, it stole from our country and then they continue to destroy the country.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thomas, let's hear you.
Thank you, Abu. And let me say thanks to Austin and good morning also. This is Thomas and Sabo in Afu from a legal resident in Johnsonville Township. Austin and Abu. This old bastard deacon will drag this country backward. On a daily basis, this country will keep retrogressing. I mean, what kind of mistake is this? This old man will continue to be an embarrassment to his generation and even to people in his age range. And it's bad for me at times. People already Ghanaians can mock people, then you fuck out, we always put our name in Ghanaians' mouth. You saw Ghanaians laughing at how we took their old bosses. Then you going to have money in the poor country. That money is paid there for that thing, yellow magic team. Baba Gumedi is responsible for that money. Okay. And that money is paid there intended to bring it in this country, when it comes to the country, to carry in our house, to bribe lawmakers and make sure that yellow machine you can. I'm telling you this, and you authenticate. You see PR coming out that way, wild mob talking trash. So yeah, PR coming defend it. PR will have nothing to say, but to you
thank God the whole country know he's saying in Lana. So yeah, thank you. The whole country know that say PR that liar. That is something said the men are talking. Say that mutilated money. $20 million mutilated money. Liberia, when Liberia accumulated $20 million US dollar Liberia book can take serious like that. They will not even LDO. But you're telling us Liberia say that $20 million mutilated money. Your dollar cover are not even making sense. You better stop it. So our corresponding bank now that in London won't change our mutilated US dollar bank note. What are the communication to indicate? So you leave out that one because as soon as you start bringing that other one back, you find different cover of they play you will bring the name of the people that get the money. The UK people can call it say the ultimate destination or owner, something like that. Yeah. So you will tell us who are those people. We like to know. Bringing BM monies in the country. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Good morning, Austin and my boy Abu. How you guys doing this morning?
We're fine.
Okay, brother. It's good to be on the show this morning. Brother, I just want to put my own shot. The name remains Bozal, the football ambassador of the borough of Nigeria. Okay. Brother, we already inside. The whole thing around here is about what? Suffering. Some people decide to know to suffer. They're not just there. What there is. But let everybody know that after today is what? Tomorrow. Okay? So everything going on here.
That thing you're talking bear. That thing you're talking bear. It didn't say there are small thing to bear. The Constitution gave us options. We know when the people prove that they can, the Constitution gave us options. That bear thing you're thought that elaborate way of doing things. Oh, let ya bear, yeah. 1 day, 2 day, 1 week thing you can bear. They're not 6 years. 6 years of blunder, stealings, corruptions, and killings, and all these things going. You say 6 years of Mosina, people be stealing, people be doing baba thing, BM thing, and corruption money. When terrorists start coming in the country, before you know, you say, oh, you go to the supermarket, you go in dollar market, oh, they go po. What kind of thing you talking so more bad?
This release, we have to download this release quick before. Okay, it's good that front page has published it, right? Sure. So we have to download this release before CBO rush to take it down from their website. The reason we're saying this is because the CBO will get embarrassed by this release. It's going to embarrass the government, and I can say this to you that yes,
Yeah,
they release CBO just reissue is going to embarrass the government, and they will start finding ways again. They will run to PR again to go help them to face it. You press chakra. This is a serious issue. Before the CBO issue of release, you are consulted the Ministry of Information. A lot of people just sit down. What is the issue? Why can we communicate this? The clarity today, if there is a need for clarity, first you have to establish a source of the money. So, see the CBO saying the money that meet the note from one reserve to another Federal Reserve. So, which Federal Reserve is coming from? Is it coming from the UK Federal Reserve or the US Federal Reserve? Or which Federal Reserve is it coming from? What that CBO tell us? Because in Ghana, the Ghanaians are not, they are unaware of the source of the 20 million. That's one of the observations. That's why they're raising this. So send a mitigated note, where did we go to do the exchange? Which Federal Reserve did we go to do the exchange?
No, they're saying it's a normal banking practice. Yeah, you can change.
No,
we know you can exchange.
I want to say it's a normal banking practice. But
when did we accumulate $20 million worth of money?
Where did we do the transaction? Because if we did a transaction with the US Federal Reserve, it may be coming from the US Federal Reserve, maybe to the UK, into Ghana, into Liberia.
Yeah,
but that has never happened in the history of the operations of the central bank. If monies are coming into our country from the US Federal Reserve, it comes directly to us. They got Brussels. They got Brussels. They can,
directly.
So they send direct. So why would the US want to be sending 20 million out of all of our money to UK, from UK to Ghana, from Ghana, waiting for the next available flight to Liberia?
It is a lie.
Do you think the Americans or the British will trade money like that? You think the British or the Americans are stupid or they're foolish people that will trade money like that? And do you all think the CBO should not have even issued that release? That is reckless, irresponsible, and careless, and it's going to embarrass embarrass the government. Mark our words today. That we are telling you that they release the CBO issue is going to further embarrass the government, because we will unearth the reality and they will go back to Mika to say they are clarifying or justifying, because they just lie and misled the public. Liberia has never accumulated mutilated note in the tune of $20 million since 2006. I'm talking about beyond 2006. So I'm talking from 2006 to current. This country has never accumulated mutilated notes. That will sum up to $20 million. See, all our money will be happy. That we 20 million. You go to CBO records. Let's go to the records.
And you're talking about US. Liberia can be
that
careful
we
with
meet.
US.
Our news
about 50,000.
So up to 20 million.
We'll understand. But you say 20 million. You're taking off a joke. Now is the time. All of you that now is the time. Now we are going to dig further, and Bwaka will have to speak to Labro on why he used to be making these secret trips to Ghana.
So 20 million.
Ghana has been a place where you can go do a secret thing, and a PN can go mean say, yeah, you know the way you can talk. Yeah, that's on an old ratting machine. Yeah, man. You want pay the money to Ghana, or our men will come will collect from you. So they want buy fire and say that money 20 million. Oh my word!
So we were. If they've given the legislature enough reason now to call them in. So the fact that CBO has to officially respond, it means that the Committee on Banking and Currency now has to call the CBO in, so communicate and call them. It's good that they're resuming tomorrow. Call them in to kind of provide detail about this 20 million. Since they say that news now, call them in, then they give you detail.
Because in their cycle, Austin, this is the best explanation they thought they could offer. But now, like we ask the real critical thing around AL, they already started sensing that this is not even the thing to go for. So now there's confusion among them on which other cover up to use.
Mills, 20 million mills.
Go to the Committee on Banking and Currency and go tell them that TTF money. Like who calling B one here TTF money? Oh man, the government say
20 million TTF money.
20 million TTF money US. That ain't going to.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah.
Okay, this is Austin Kawai, and I'm calling you from Freedom FM.
Yeah.
Please tell us your full name.
My name is Malia Thompson.
M-A-D. M-A-R-D-E-A. Malia Thompson.
Yeah.
Thompson. Maddie Thompson. Maddie Thompson, our system shows that you play our cash giveaway this morning.
Yeah, I played 3 times this morning.
Was it your first time playing our cash giveaway or you've been playing?
First time.
So you've never played before today or your first time playing?
I played before.
Wow.
And from beginning, I've been hearing for him, my boyfriend just say money my boy inside I should play.
Your boyfriend hear you?
I said he said money my boy inside I should play, so I said try to
So you've been hearing about it from way beginning?
Yeah.
And then you came on Monrovia, your boyfriend said try it here.
Yeah.
And then you try it this morning one time.
Yes.
Your whole life, you don't play on different radio stations here.
No.
So you decided to play 3 times this morning on Freedom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maria, where do you live?
I live
Johnson. Okay. So you have to call your boyfriend and tell your boyfriend that the money he sent you to play, the money have good luck, so you won, yeah?
Okay, all
Well,
right.
listen now. You didn't just win, just that. You are our golden winner today on the show.
You win serious money.
Yeah, you just won for yourself 100,000 Liberian dollars.
Jesus.
So our partners will communicate with you. They will tell you what time to come to the radio station today, for you to do your photo taking and everything. And then and then you communicate, and then we can transfer your money to you on your mobile money SIM card.
You must call your boyfriend to tell you.
Okay. Okay. So somebody will call you from our partner, and then they will tell you what time to come here to do your photo taking, and then they transfer your money to you. Keep your phone on. Keep your phone on. We don't when we are calling you there. Okay, Maddie Thompson, congratulations. You are our golden winner again.
Thank you, God.
Okay.
Due to the hardship in the country and the high cost of living, experts are reporting very damning situation and reality in our country. There is this report in front page done by Namele Cyrus Hammer on the situation of sex worker and all that. But this is it. So living in hell. Experts alarm at a dramatic increase in street children and child sex workers as government struggles to respond. So the experts are saying, you are still justifying the bargain. We tell you that hell, say the number of sex workers, street child, and say the number now go way up. They're suffering. Like just 7 more. Experts saying the thing. So check up the front page Africa and read the story and get the details of it.
Okay, folks, check up that story, that article. We might elaborate further on tomorrow's edition of the show. I see all of our winners are calling back. We can talk to all of you. We just send your number to our system, and our system transfer your money to you and communicate with you, the 20,000 people. So I see them calling back. Let's see whether we can get a confirmation for a few of them, because Baby Boy is not bad. But listen, as we try to get this confirmation, keep playing the cash giveaway, because Baby Boy is coming. He too is coming to give away series of $20,000. So don't stop playing, okay? But once you play, it goes to Baby Boy's system, so you will still not be a loser, okay? So let's get a few confirmation from these people from this and who are calling back to confirm receipt of their money. And let's say congratulations to Maddie Thompson from Doazon, who is our golden winner. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You are calling back.
Yeah, Alex, please confirm. I received the money. Thank you so much.
Okay, Alex, again, congratulations.
All right, I appreciate it.
Okay, so yes, let's see what we can get this other confirmation. Let's see what this person. Okay. I think we do not have time. Like we've gone almost 15 minutes into Baby Boy's time, so we have to go.
And yes, tomorrow we'll detail and follow the other political issues. To be seen, the hunt for job going, the extent of this is the second time in the series for Hako, well-situated United Partisan. In fact, this time around is the former caucus chair of the United Party at the level of the legislature, leading supporters to the home of the president to agitate and protest for job and his inclusion in government. The first time we saw it was the national chairman of the United Party. These are worrying signs. These are terrible happenings in the country. But yes, of course, tomorrow we're going to be here to detail these plus other issues in the country. My name is Abu. Thanks a lot.
Okay, his name is Abu. Thanks a lot.